Part 1, The Island Murders. Chapter 1, The Stranded. The storm had been relentless, battering their small yacht with fierce winds and towering waves. The group of strangers huddled together, their faces filled with fear and uncertainty. They were 5 in total: Emma, a young artist; David, a seasoned adventurer; Sarah, a retired detective; Mark, a wealthy businessman; and Lisa, a shy student. Each of them had been drawn to the promise of an untouched paradise, but now they found themselves stranded on a remote island, their dreams shattered by the raging storm. As the tempest subsided, they cautiously stepped onto the sandy beach, their eyes scanning the unfamiliar surroundings. Tall palm trees swayed in the gentle breeze, and the scent of salt hung in the air. The island seemed serene, but their sense of peace was short-lived when they stumbled upon a lifeless body hidden in the undergrowth. Chapter 2, Suspicion Arises. The discovery of the body plunged the group into a state of shock. They gathered around the lifeless form, their faces pale and their minds racing. The victim, a middle-aged man, bore a deep gash across his throat. Panic and paranoia settled over them like a heavy fog as they realized that a killer was among them. Emma, with her artistic nature, was the first to suggest they search for clues. She began to examine the area around the body, hoping to find something that might lead them to the truth. David, the adventurer, volunteered to explore the island for any signs of civilization or means of communication. Sarah, the retired detective, took charge of the investigation. Her years of experience had honed her instincts, and she knew that they had to act quickly if they were to uncover the killer before more lives were lost. Mark, the businessman, was visibly shaken, his eyes darting nervously between his companions. Lisa, the quiet student, watched the others with a mixture of fear and suspicion. She had always been an observer, and her keen eye didn't miss the subtle glances and guarded conversations that passed between the group. It was clear that trust was in short supply on the island. As night fell, tension hung in the air like an unspoken threat. The group sought refuge in a makeshift camp, their eyes darting around, suspecting every shadow. They had become trapped in a deadly game of survival, where the price of failure was their own lives. Little did they know that the island held secrets far darker than they could have imagined. As they settled in for the night, the island seemed to whisper its secrets, promising both danger and revelation in the days to come. Chapter 3, Unveiling the Truth. The following morning, the group reconvened, their faces etched with determination. They knew that time was running out, and they needed to act swiftly to uncover the killer among them. Sarah, the retired detective, called for a meeting, gathering everyone around a small fire pit. One by one, they shared their suspicions and theories, pointing fingers and questioning each other's motives. Emma revealed a torn piece of fabric she had found near the crime scene, raising suspicions about its origin. David reported his findings from his exploration of the island, discovering an abandoned cabin hidden deep within the dense jungle. With a newfound sense of purpose, the group decided to investigate the cabin, hoping to find any evidence that would lead them to the killer. As they ventured into the dense foliage, fear mingled with anticipation. The cabin stood before them, its weathered exterior a testament to years of abandonment. Inside, they found a chilling scene. The walls were adorned with eerie symbols and crude drawings, depicting scenes of violence and death. A hidden compartment revealed a collection of newspaper clippings, each detailing a murder case that bore a striking resemblance to the one they were entangled in. Chapter 4, The Final Showdown. The group, now more convinced than ever that their lives were in danger, decided to confront each other. Suspicions and accusations filled the room as they desperately tried to unmask the killer. Tensions rose to a breaking point, and trust was shattered completely. In the midst of the chaos, Lisa, the quiet student, stepped forward, her voice trembling but determined. She confessed to being the killer. Shock rippled through the group as they struggled to comprehend the revelation. Lisa explained that she had been plagued by a troubled past, tormented by the demons within her. As the group absorbed her confession, Lisa's demeanor changed. Her eyes grew vacant, and a sinister smile twisted her lips. It became evident that Lisa's confession was merely a ploy to divert suspicion from the true killer. A sudden realization washed over Sarah, the retired detective. She pieced together the clues and saw through the web of deceit. With a calm resolve, she pointed directly at Mark, the wealthy businessman. Mark's mask of composure slipped, revealing a flicker of panic in his eyes. He denied the accusations vehemently, but the evidence against him was undeniable. Sarah, driven by her instincts and years of experience, had unraveled the truth. In a swift and calculated move, Sarah apprehended Mark, disarming him of a hidden knife. The group, now relieved but still trembling from the ordeal, watched as the true killer was finally unmasked. Chapter 5: Reflection and Closure. Days passed, and the group awaited rescue on the island. Mark, now held captive under Sarah's watchful eye, remained silent and withdrawn. The once vibrant island now felt like a prison, a constant reminder of the horrors they had endured. As they were finally rescued and brought back to civilization, the group struggled to find closure. The island murders had changed them all, leaving scars that would forever remind them of their darkest moments. They went their separate ways, forever bound by the shared experience that had shattered their innocence. In the aftermath, Sarah, reflecting on the events that had unfolded, realized the fragility of trust and the darkness that can lurk within even the most unsuspecting individuals. She hoped that their story would serve as a cautionary tale, a reminder to be vigilant and to question the intentions of those around us. We hope you enjoyed The Island Murders, a tale of mystery and suspense. If you found this story intriguing, please like and share and subscribe our channel.